Gentlemen, the man who will likely be the next governor of the great state of Missouri. His name is Eric Greitens, and man, he's one of the hardest working guys in show business these days. How you doing, Eric Greitens?
Jamie, I am doing great. It's so great to be on with you, and we're doing really well. Sheen and I had a fantastic time yesterday. We did 9 stops all over the state of Missouri, and I got to tell you, Jamie, the momentum, the energy out there is absolutely amazing. We had a great time on the campaign, and we're really excited about today.
Boy, it certainly has been great. And you know what? One thing I do appreciate, and a lot of my listeners do appreciate as well, from the very get-go, you were unequivocal in your support of the top of the ticket, and you were unequivocal in your support of the entire Republican Party and conservatism, and I think that meant a lot to a lot of people because as was, as it was in your past with the military and everything else, you're a guy who stays in the foxhole and who stays with the group, and you fight.
But that's exactly right, Jamie. And, we are united. We're united behind the idea that we have got to defeat crooked Clinton-style career politicians. And, my opponent, Chris Koster, is a guy who's been in politics for over 22 years, was on the front page of the New York Times, a liberal newspaper, as Exhibit A for being the most corrupt attorney general in the country. When he was caught red-handed in a pay-for-play scheme, he promised that he'd put in place a new ethics policy, but a state audit a year later found out that he'd been lying about that too. He's embraced Hillary Clinton and her big government liberal agenda, and she has embraced him. She just came in to try and save his floundering campaign by Hillary Clinton putting $500,000 into Chris Koster's campaign. Well, I can tell you, we've been all over the state of Missouri, and people are saying that the Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, Chris Koster, big government liberal agenda is the wrong agenda for the state of Missouri, and they're standing up and they're fighting with us, Jamie.
Yeah, it's interesting because I'm hearing some of the ads and things, and it's funny how Koster's claiming that he, did all these things. He fought this and fought that. Well, he was attorney general, and you're forced to. You have to on some of these issues. So it wasn't like by his own volunteering that he did some of this stuff. But Eric Greitens, I have a friend of the show on who wants to talk to you. He's a voter. His name is Amir. He is a member of the Bosnian community, and he was on the line earlier to thank me for having you on. I said, well, you know what? I'm just going to keep Amir on until Eric Greitens is on because I want Amir to be able to talk to Eric Greitens directly. So, Amir, take it away, my friend.
Hey, good morning. This election morning, it's a wonderful morning, isn't it?
Yes, it is, my friend.
Good morning, Amir. It's beautiful. Yes, thank you, sir.
Hey, you know what? I'm so excited about today. We're finally going to elect a governor that our state deserves, and that's you, Eric. You and I ran into each other many, many moons ago when you were volunteering over in Bosnian refugee camps, and, you and your friends that were out there made us Bosnians remember that, and you guys, specifically you, epitomize what's best about our nation. Not only are you a great leader, you're also a scholar and a warrior, proving that our nation does not draw a distinction between scholars and warriors. I'm looking forward to having you in that governor's mansion. You are drawing big numbers of Bosnian community away from the traditionally Democratic ticket, and we're so excited to thank you back for what you have done for us back in the mid-'90s. So good luck today, and looking forward to seeing it as a victory party.
Well, Amir, thank you so much. I so appreciate your support. And I'll mention, for those of you who don't know Amir is also a very proud United States Marine. I'm extraordinarily happy to support him, the fact that he's now in the police academy right now for St. Louis County. This is a proud American who has fought for our country, served in the Marine Corps. He's now stepping up to serve in law enforcement. And you know what? One of the things that's so important for me to say now and for all of us to do, my opponent, Chris Koster, he failed all of us at Ferguson. And he failed especially our law enforcement officers and our first responders. They deserve to have a leader who respects what it means to put on body armor and a sidearm. They deserve to have a leader who respects what it means to say goodnight to your family and step into the dark and do dangerous work. And Jamie, this is all of our jobs. It's all of our duties. I will lead this as governor. But all of us always have to make clear that we are always going to have the backs of those who are always on call for us. And Amir, so appreciate your service to this country as a Marine and now as a law enforcement officer. Great to hear from you.
You too.
All right, buddy. Thank you, Amir. Yeah, and Amir's been a long-time listener to this radio station, this show. I think I've talked to him on numerous occasions way back when. I've been on this radio station for 13 years now or so, and Amir's been a guy who's been there, and so I'm glad he's there for you too, Eric Greitens, as is hopefully most of the state of Missouri this morning. So appreciate you joining us this morning.
Of course, Jamie. It's so good to be on with you. You know, one of the things that is so fun and such a privilege about this campaign is that you see so many people who are coming out. So many people, Jamie, who are rising up, who are saying they recognize that the political establishment has failed them. And they're standing up when they look at a guy like Chris Koster, who's a 22-year career politician. They say, if this guy was going to make a difference, he would have done so as ready. You know, I'm a Navy SEAL, small business owner, as you know, Jamie, founder and CEO of The Mission Continues. And we're ready to take Missouri in a better direction with more jobs and higher pay, safer streets, and better schools for the people of Missouri. And I am inspired by so many strong people around the state of Missouri who are fired up, who are part of this campaign, who are going out, who are texting me, letting me know that they've already voted, and more importantly, letting me know that they're taking their friends out to the polls. I've already had a couple law enforcement officers who are off duty today text me and tell me that they have picked up veterans from nursing homes and assisted living centers. They're driving them to the polls. People recognize how important this election is, and they're standing up and getting engaged in ways that they just haven't before, and that's inspiring to me.
All right, brother. EricGreitens.com. Follow him on Twitter at Eric Greitens. Best of luck today, and we'll maybe talk to you tomorrow as the next governor of the state of Missouri.
I'd love that. Thank you, Jamie. Take
All right,
care,
buddy.
Man.
Thanks. That's Eric Greitens, who is running for the Missouri governor's office, and I'm going to try to see if I can drop him here. There we go. I had him